Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. Now in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys this brand new Lifesteal SMP server called Short SMP, guys. Short SMP, guys, is a brand new Lifesteal SMP server that I'm going to be showing off to you guys in today's video. And other than that, boys, now let's get into the video. So when you guys first spawn in the server, you guys will begin with this huge hologram message. Welcome to Short SMP. Start your travel visiting our /warp menu. Sell coins for awesome rewards. Travel into the wild /RTP. Then right here it tells you guys if you need assistance or not. And then it just says, go ahead and enjoy the season 3 of Short SMP. Now, as you guys can see, there's a bunch of NPCs that are about to go ahead and go over. So the first one right here is the Short SMP daily. If we go ahead right now and claim our rewards, as you guys can see right now, I'm pretty sure it is already claimed. Yeah, we just went ahead and claim it. And there's also streak rewards that they do have right here, which is also pretty cool too. As we go over here, boys, over here is then the leaderboards right here. So this is the top playtime, and then it shows you guys all the people on the top playtime. Over here is a wheat villager. If we go ahead and click it right here, you guys can see what you guys are able to get for wheat. So I'm pretty sure with our hoe, yeah, we're able to also mine this area, I think also, but you guys would have to warp over to the farm area to go ahead and mine wheat. And with the wheat, you guys are then able to go back to this villager, if I'm not mistaken, and you guys can just simply go ahead and just sell. Okay, that honestly is pretty dope. That's super dope. You could sell it for more wheat. Then I'm pretty sure if we do /sell all, or here, let's just do /sell hand. Let me see. Or okay, do we not have access to sell at all? I don't think we're able to sell at all, but I think right now that's probably a bug. But with that, we're able to go ahead and sell it, and we're also even able to get bread. So that actually is super cool. You're able to trade in these things for even better things, which is super dope. But I'm pretty sure in the future you guys will be able to sell these things, so that's completely fine. Right here, all the warps. We're gonna go in and check this out in just a bit though. Over here is in their voting NPC. If we go in and click it right here, it shows you guys all their vote links where you guys can go in and vote and get all these different rewards from voting. Over here is their cow spawner. If we go ahead and jump here, we're able to go ahead and kill these cows for profit. So right now I'm just killing all these cows right now, and as you guys can see what they're dropping, we're then able to go ahead and sell that, which I've never seen this on a Lifesteal SMP server before, like you being able to just kill cows and make profit from killing cows. So this is honestly pretty dope in my opinion, and pretty different. Over here is the leather trader. So if we go ahead and click it right here, you guys are able to trade your leather for raw beef, which is super dope in my opinion, or able to trade raw beef for other things. So that's super cool. I'm not gonna lie, the fact that there's a lot of trading on the server is just super dope. Over here is the top kills leaderboard. As you guys can see, right here's the top kills. Then over here are all the crates the server has. So right here they have vote crates. As you guys can see, this is everything you guys are able to get out of the vote crate. Over here is everything you guys are able to get out of the Viking crate. Over here is everything you guys are able to get out of the cannon crate. Over here is everything you guys are able to get out of the relic crate. And then over here is everything you guys are able to get out of the jackpot crate, which is absolutely insane. And I'm pretty sure we do have some keys we can go ahead and open. So it seems like I have one Viking crate, so we're gonna go ahead and open that up, and it does this very nice animation. And from that, we ended up getting a 30-day /trash access, which is absolutely insane, boys. But over here, boys, is then the top balances leaderboard, as you guys can see, which is also pretty dope. Over here is then the gamble NPC. If we go ahead and click that right now, right here is where you guys can go in and do CFs, which you guys know how CFs works, basically coin flips. And then right here you guys are even able to do mines, but right now that is currently not in the server at the moment. Over here is then the COTS menu. If we go ahead and tell you what COTS is right here, this is what COTS are, and then you guys can go in and warp over to COTS, which we will go ahead and check out just a bit. Over here is the top deaths leaderboard. In the middle of the spawn, guys, over here is then the profile NPC. If we go ahead and click it right here, is your personal profile. It shows you guys your currency, your statistics, and things like that. So if we go back to personal profile, it tells you guys your rank, your playtime level, your prestige, and your current tag. Currency tells you your money, your coins, and your experience, and then your statistics tells you guys all your stats right here, which is super dope. Over here is then just all the leaderboards, just all in one right here. So these are literally all the leaderboards right here that you guys can just go in and quickly access instead of going around the spawn. Over here is then all their tags. If we go ahead and click it, you don't have tags available, so I'm not actually able to check out all the tags, but if you do have tags available, you guys are then able to go to this NPC and go ahead and get your tag. Over here is in their shop where you guys can go in and buy equipment stuff. You guys are able to buy farming and food stuff. Farming shop right here, ores and things like that you guys would need for your Lifesteal experience. Over here is in their coin shop where you guys can go ahead and buy hearts. You guys can also buy crate keys right here. You guys can also buy power, which is super dope, very different. I've never seen that before. Right here are volts, money, tags, command spawners, and things like that you guys would go ahead and need if you guys want to have a better experience on Lifesteal, which is super dope. And then right here is coin flip, but I already showed you guys coin flip already, so we do not need to go over that. But now, boys, what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna go ahead and do such warps right now and check out all the warps. So the warp I'm gonna go ahead and warp over to is PvP zone, and right here, boys, is the PvP zone. As you guys can see, the PvP zone honestly looks pretty clean in my opinion. So we spawned over here. I'm assuming right here is the PvP zone. So if we just go down it right now, as you guys can see, it says going past this line you enter the PvP zone. So there's somebody out there, so I'm not gonna go out there because I obviously don't have a good set. But right here is the PvP zone. The PvP zone looks pretty cool, and I just peeped, the server does have kits too. 2. So this is everything you guys are able to get out of the Royal Plus crate or kit. It's honestly some pretty OP things. If you go back to kits, right here's everything you guys are able to get out of the Tropic Plus kit, also pretty OP. This is what you guys can get out of the Seaman kit, also pretty OP. This is everything you guys are able to get out of the Title Plus kit, also very, very OP. This is everything you guys are able to get out of the Royal kit, super, super OP. This is everything you guys are able to get out of the Tropic kit, also insanely OP. This is everything you guys are able to get out of the other Seaman kit, also pretty OP. And then lastly is the Title kit, and this is everything you guys are able to get some pretty OP things. And then right here gives you some kit information, and then right here is the default kit, so that is pretty dope. Now I'm going to go back to the warps, and we're now going to warp over to the coin villager. So right here is the coin villager. As you guys can see, you guys can go ahead and trade your coins to get better things, which is super dope. So if you guys have 1 coin, you guys can then get this netherite ingot, or I just realized it's the other way around. If you guys have 4 netherite ingots, you guys are then able to get a coin, and you guys know coins are very useful in here because they have a coin shop where you guys can go ahead and buy some pretty OP things. So I'm not gonna lie, that trade would be pretty worth it. So there's a lot of trading on this server, which is super dope. But I'm now gonna go ahead and warp over to the farm area and check that out. And I just realized the area that we were at the beginning of this video is the farm area. I thought there was like a bigger farm area, but this is the farm area. You guys can go ahead and farm here, and obviously you guys know you guys can go ahead and trade, you know, with this villager right here and do things like that. And something I'd like to add on to was that the scoreboard and tablets of the server is also pretty clean. But now what I'm gonna go ahead and do was I'm gonna go in the RTP right now, and we're gonna go into Overworld. We're gonna check out the Overworld and see how that looks right now. And right here, boys, is the Overworld. As you guys can see, just a normal Overworld. Honestly, it looks pretty nice in my opinion. I'm honestly digging it a ton. It's honestly not bad. You know, this is the terrain, how it's looking, and yeah, that's pretty much about it for, you know, the Overworld. I'm now gonna go back to the RTP, and we're now gonna TP over to the Nether right now. And I don't think we're actually able to go to these as of yet. So we're not allowed to go to those as of yet. We're only allowed to go to the Overworld for now, but the Overworld is not looking bad, boys. And something I'd like to add on to, boys, is that this server is looking for staff and media. So if you guys want to help them out, I recommend you guys join the Discord in the description below. But other than that, boys, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you guys did, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, like, and comment, and make sure you guys join Short SMP with the IP play.shortsmp.net. And other than that, boys, I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace out.